Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Here today, y'all, I'm here for a top 10 video, and it's going to be for top 10 Lil Wyte songs. Lil Wyte is a rapper from Memphis, Tennessee. He's been popular since the 2000s decade, most well known for working with 3 6 Mafia. He was actually in a rap group as well before. I don't remember the name of the group that he was a part of, but in his prime, he released his first album, Doubt Me Now, in 2003, back when Lil Wyte was in his prime, because some of his newer music has been okay for me, but I think Lil Wyte was better back in the day. But I still got a good list here for Lil Wyte, so let's go and get started, y'all. So number 10 is going to be Acid. This is going to be the 2004/2005 version. And this is from Lil Wyte's 2004 sophomore album, Finally Famous. And I'm choosing this version of Acid over the original because I just find this version to be better. I think it has a better beat, and I just think this is the better version of Lil Wyte's song Acid, if I'm being honest. I mean, the original from his album Doubt Me Now wasn't bad. I just feel like the remade version for his Finally Famous album is way fucking better. So, yeah, Acid 2004/5 from the album Finally Famous, dope song. Number 9 is That's How I Do It. This is from Lil Wyte's album Drugs. This was one of his albums in the year 2017 because Lil Wyte released 2 albums that year, one titled Drugs and one titled Liquor. So yeah, That's How I Do It is a good song. It has some lyrics that aren't really appropriate for certain listeners, especially ones that are underage. So parents, don't let your children listen to the song because it has some inappropriate lyrics. But for us adults, we can listen to whatever we want, of course. So yeah, That's How I Do It by Lil Wyte. I think it's a good song, and I think it's one of his underrated songs. So yeah, That's How I Do It. I think it's a dope song. I don't care about the lyrics. I'm just saying it's not appropriate for children, because I know how children are. They'll go behind their parents' backs and listen to music that has sexual lyrics and shit, and I don't think that's fair, because parents should be more responsible for their children. Just saying. But yeah, regardless of that, I still think it's a dope song by Lil Wyte. So yeah, number 9, That's How I Do It from the album Drugs. Good song. Number 8 is Get High. This is from Lil Wyte's 2007 album, The One and Only. This was a dope album, very underrated, one of Lil Wyte's most underrated albums. And Get High is a dope song. You guys already know what this song is about. It's about marijuana and getting high and just rolling up a joint and get high. So yeah, definitely a dope song though. Probably one of my favorite songs on that album, so that's why I chose it for my number 8 pick. Just a dope song and a great song to get high to. Awesome song, Lil Wyte. Number 7 is I'm That Bad Influence. This is from the album The Bad Influence, which was released in the year 2009. One of the best rap and hip-hop albums of that year. And the album's title track is dope. I really like this song a lot. It's awesome. I like the beat. It's got a great beat. Lil Wyte, he just goes all in on this. He's basically saying he is a bad influence. He doesn't give a fuck what people say. That's what he says in the chorus. I'm the bad influence. I don't give a fuck. Basically, he has that kind of mentality when it comes to the song. So, yeah, definitely a dope song. I really like it a lot. And I'm just glad that I got to discover this song this year, because I think it's a dope song by Lil Wyte. So it's in at number 7. Number 6 is Lost in My Zone. This is the closing track to Lil Wyte's 2012 album, Still Doubted. Definitely a dope closing track. One of Lil Wyte's best closing tracks. So, yeah, I really like this song a lot. It's pretty relatable. If you listen to it quite a bit and listen to it closely, you'll definitely relate to it. Because he's basically saying that he goes through a lot and shit in life, but he doesn't really give a fuck at the end of the day, pretty much. So, yeah, dope song, really like it a lot, and Lex Luger, the producer who produced the song, just gave the song a kick-ass beat, man. So, yeah, Lost in My Zone. It's definitely one of those songs I listen to a lot from Lil Wyte. I know it's in at number 6, which was kind of low for me, but I didn't know where else to put it in the list, so I'm just going to keep it here at number 6. But either way, it still is a song that I really listen to a lot from Lil Wyte. Just a dope song and one of my all-time favorites from Lil Wyte. Dope song. Number 5, so we're finally in the top 5 now. Also, number 5 is My Smoking Song. This is from Lil Wyte's debut album, Doubt Me Now, which was the album I was mentioning earlier on in the video. So yeah, My Smoking Song, another marijuana song, but I don't give a damn because I think this is a dope song, and it's one of the first Lil Wyte songs I got to hear, along with another song that I'll be mentioning later on in the video. So yeah, My Smoking Song, another dope and awesome song you can smoke and just have a good time listening to and just relax and have a good time, you know. So yeah, My Smoking Song, another dope song by Lil Wyte. Really like it a lot. It's one of those songs that made me a fan of Lil Wyte back in the day. So yeah, definitely a dope song. So it's in at number 5. Number 4 is Space. This is from Lil Wyte's album No Sick Days, which was released in 2014. Another album by Lil Wyte that was really good, but I'm going with Space from that album because Space, I just think it's a catchy chorus, and I think it's a good song. I really like the chorus a lot on this. It's just a really catchy chorus. Lil Wyte, he has great verses throughout the song, and just does really good on it, y'all. So yeah, Space by Lil Wyte. I think it's another underrated Lil Wyte song, and it's another one of my favorites, and another song of Lil Wyte that I listen to quite a bit when I'm checking out Lil Wyte's music and listening to his music, you know. So yeah, Space, definitely a dope song, and just one of his best choruses as well. Just a really great song from Lil Wyte. So top 3 now. And at number 3 is I Sure Will. This is from the album Finally Famous. So another song from Lil Wyte's second and sophomore album, Finally Famous. Definitely a dope song though. One of his most well-known songs from back then. And yeah, man, I really like this song a lot because it's basically about people who act a certain way and they think they're all that, but they aren't really all that. And if they were to get in a fight, they would get destroyed pretty much. That's basically what this song is about. Wanting to beat someone's ass for doing shit to you or other shit, you know. Something like that. But yeah, it's definitely a dope song and one of Lil Wyte's best, and just an all-time great when it comes to Memphis hip-hop. It's a classic. So number 3 is I Sure Will from the album Finally Famous. Dope fucking song. Check it out, y'all. Number 2 is Oxycontin, featuring Lord Infamous and Crunchy Black of 3 6 Mafia. This is another song from Lil Wyte's album Doubt Me Now. This was the song that got me into Lil Wyte back in the late 2000s. And without the song, I would never became a fan of Lil Wyte, to be honest, because I used to jam to the song all the time at a young age. I know I was way too young to be fucking listening to songs about drugs and shit, but I didn't give a fuck because I like the song. It's catchy. It's got a great chorus. Lil Wyte, he just does really good on it. Lord Infamous has a great verse on the song. R.I.P. to Lord Infamous. Definitely gone way too soon. He passed away in 2013 sometime. Just gone way too soon. R.I.P. Lord Infamous. Definitely a legend. Then, of course, Crunchy Black is on this song as well. He also has a great verse. So, yeah, definitely an awesome song. I don't care what it references because I like the song and I've liked it since discovering it in the late 2000s. And as an adult, I still like the song. So, yeah, Oxycontin, definitely a dope song. So, number 1 is Yeah Ho featuring Shamrock from the album Still Doubted. So, this is another song from Lil Wyte's album Still Doubted that makes my list. And Oxycontin actually used to be my number 1 favorite Lil Wyte song, but since I've got more into Lil Wyte's music this year, Yeah Ho actually became my favorite Lil Wyte song now. because I just really like it a lot. It's a catchy song. I really like the chorus on this one. It's basically a fuck you to the haters and shit. People who think that they can bring you down, and just people who are assholes, and, you know, basically a fuck you anthem to those types of people in the world. So, yeah, it's basically one of those types of songs that you can dedicate to the haters and other negative fucks in the world. So, yeah, y'all, this is gonna end off my list here. So, yeah, guys, before I go, I'm gonna recap my list for y'all for top 10 Lil Wyte songs. So, number 10 is Acid 2004/5 from the album Finally Famous. Number 9 is That's How I Do It from the album Drugs. Number 8 is Get High from the album The One and Only. Number 7 is I'm the Bad Influence from the album The Bad Influence. My bad on that, y'all. Number 6 is Lost in My Zone from the album Still Doubted. Number 5 is My Smoking Song from the album Doubt Me Now. Number 4 is Space from the album No Sick Days. Number 3 is I Show Will from the album Finally Famous. Number 2 is Oxycontin featuring Crunchy Black and Lord Infamous from the album Doubt Me Now. And number 1 is Yahoo featuring Shamrock from the album Still Doubted. So yeah, y'all, this is my list for top 10 Lil Wyte songs. I apologize again if I didn't really have much to say. It's just hard to describe these dope-ass songs from Lil Wyte. So yeah, y'all, if y'all have never heard of Lil Wyte, I would definitely recommend Lil Wyte. He's a good rapper. He worked at 3 6 Mafia in the past and other good rappers. So, yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.